Ladies and gentlemen, this is a YouTube show in which you are brought Slot Machine Sunday, Money Cards Monday, Tic Tac Tuesday, Whammy Mania Wednesday, Thundercracker Thursday, and Flinging Dice Friday and Saturday Superstarcade. Also, wrestling news from Raw, NXT 2.0, AEW Dynamite, NXT UK, Impact Wrestling, SmackDown and 205 Live, and AEW Rampage, and special episodes from Road and Up, Cyber Swaggin', and the philosophies of Lee McLeese. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube show of fun, of knowledge, strategy, luck and daring, and mental shenanigans. This is WEML-TV Channel 77. And now here's the host of the show, live from New Bedford, Massachusetts. It is none other than Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer. And hello, this is your friendly neighborhood bumbling bofa raver, the five-time Bumbling Bozos Bozy Awards nominee of 2021, Eric Lima here. You're watching another episode of WEML TV, Channel 77, episode 1027. Today is March the 5th, 2020. Let's say tonight. And the time tonight is 10:49 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, in about less than a little over an hour, about an hour and 10 minutes, I will be officially 45 years old, because my birthday is about an hour and 10 minutes. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, lots of exciting news. Now let's get right into it, because I'll do it on another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk about Impact Sacrifice. We finally got a chance to watch it. It just got over. It was a huge bombshell news. I will get to that. A lot of craziness has happened on Impact Sacrifice. Too many people are sleeping on Impact Wrestling, man. And so here's the deal. All right, we'll talk about the kickoff. Giselle Shaw went one-on-one with Lady Frost, and Lady Frost defeated Giselle Shaw in that matchup. Was a heck of a matchup between two ladies who were to be the future of the Knockouts division in Impact Wrestling. Lady Frost and her husband Victor Benjamin, who was wrestling on the NWA in the junior heavyweight division, is obsessed with peanut butter. He loves Butterfinger. And those two are very entertaining on Twitter. They're married. Lady Frost and Victor Benjamin. They're really cool. In fact, Mick Foley officiated their wedding. How cool is that, right? All right. GM Miller interviewed Mickey James, and about her title match against Tasha Steelz. Chelsea Green interrupts her and says, "Hey, I'll be out there." Mickey goes, "No, I got to do this alone." Chelsea Green says, "Fair enough." And then Ring of Honor No More versus Team Impact. On the case here, the representatives of Ring of Honor No More, I should say, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett, whom I had the privilege of seeing wrestle at the Wednesday Festival years ago, over a decade ago, when Mike Bennett was known as the Miracle Mike Bennett before he met Maria. And Matt Taven wrestled, I remember him wrestling Biff Busick, a.k.a. Oni Larkin, for the Top Rope Promotions Heavyweight Championship. We got a picture with Matt Taven. Still, I'm very honored about that. He's a really cool dude. He is a really, really cool dude. Went up against Witch Swan and Willie Mack, and what a match this was. Even Willie Mack knows how to fly, man, But Swanee and Mack, but while this match was going on, before I could see Maria Kanellis Bennett joined Tom Hennepin and Matthew Raybould on commentary. It's good to see, when I think some of the folks in Impact watched the WWE back in the day, especially 205 Live, when it's still on, with when Tom Phillips, a.k.a. and English, make a great commentary team, and they decided to reunite them on Impact Wrestling under their real names. I think it was really cool, and Impact did this. Underrated best commentary team. And Maria Kanellis did join them. And Rich Swann and Willie Mack did pick up the victory. And congratulations to Rich Swann. Him and Sue Young had a baby. I think it was a baby boy or baby girl. I think it was a baby boy, congratulations to them. I'm sure. And then once Sue Young comes back, I think comes back from maternity leave, I think the women's division, knockouts division, better be forewarned, because I know the Bloody Undead Bride will have something up there. But right now, Su Yung is being a mother. Congratulations to both of them, her and Rishwan. Totally awesome. And the baby is beautiful, by the way. I just saw the, I decided, I saw the picture. I'll tell you one thing, children are very precious for your parents, so take good care. That's a good way to do it. So congratulations. I think they were their first-time parents, too, so it's totally awesome. Cherish it. Cherish it, Rich and Sue. I think you guys will make awesome parents, that's for sure. And let's get to the main card of Sacrifice 2022. The X Division title, I forgot to make a prediction on this matchup. And I thought Jake something with his size would beat Trey Miguel. But Trey Miguel did everything he could and retained the title. Gia Miller interviewed Tasha Steeles and Savannah Evans. Tasha decided to talk some trash about Mickie James. And then Eddie Edwards went one-on-one with Rhino. And two of them fought hard. And while both of them were down, while the referee was busy with Honor No More and Team Impact beating the crap out of each other, Steve Macklin took advantage of it, grabs the kendo stick. He says, Gore, tells Rhino to Gore. And then Macklin cracks Rhino in the head with the kendo stick. I thought he would be another member of Honor No More. But he said, no, I don't work for anybody. I just do it for me. And he walks away. And that gives Eddie Edwards to hit the Boston Knee Party. 1, 2, 3. Eddie Edwards beats Rhino. So, the Influence were talking backstage and decided to tell Caleb with a K to stay in the back. So, that is the way the cookie crumbles for the time being. So the Knockouts Tag Team title on the line. The Inspiration, the lovely Cassie Lee and Jessica McKay versus Tennille Dashwood and Madison Rayne. Both matches the matches both teams were going at it. There was one part where Cassie Lee got knocked out. I thought she wasn't going to return, leaving Jessica McKay all by her lonesome, and then she was determined to get back. Cassie Lee was tagged in. It was a heck of a matchup. Caleb with a K decided to disregard the Influence's commands, and then he grabbed one of the Knockouts Tag Team titles. And then I think when he handed over, meant to go, he acted like he was going to hand it to Cassie Lee, but he slid it underneath her legs. It was a Cassie Lee or Jessica McKay. Tennille Dashwood clobbered one of the Inspiration members in the head with it while the referee was not looking, and then all of a sudden took the pin. New tag team, Knockouts Tag Team Champions. That's right. The Influence became the new tag team champions, and it looks like it was a master plan by the Influence all along. And they were, and so kind of like the Influence Caleb kind of swerved with the Inspiration. I think the Inspiration will have a bone to pick with the Influence this Thursday night on Impact. And then Rhino was upset about Macklin and complained to Heath about it. Heath goes, I wish I went there. And Rhino goes, no. You got to focus on your title match. And even Anthony Corelli, the former Santino Morella, came up and said, hey, Heath, I know you very well. You can do this. Give some pep talk and focus on the matchup. You can do it. So Anthony, and then Brian Myers decided to go on commentary. But W. Morrissey comes out again. Brian Myers escapes. And so thanks to security trying to stop Morrissey, then Morrissey grabs one of the security members, puts him through a table. No surprise there. One of these days, Brian Myers, it's a battle of Queens. Brian Myers is from Queens, and so is W. Morrissey. So I suggest that those two gentlemen fight in a New York Street Fight match. That would be an excellent matchup. But anyways, so let's talk about the match that I think just stole the show for the night. Jonah versus PCO. Big meaty man slap meat. Or Haas fight. This fight had everything. I mean, like I said, if I was referee about match, I would go into the ring, hand them weapons. I said, here you go, kill each other. I don't care. I'll just count to 1, 2, 3. Because I ain't going to stop you guys because you guys are vicious. These guys went at it. They went at it. Anytime Jonah gets PCO down, he sits down. Finally, one of the matches was Jonah finally beat PCO, man. And after, PCO gave it to him and he gave it right back. It was a heck of a matchup. Jonah versus PCO stole the match, stole the show, in my opinion. That's my match of the night. Jonah versus PCO. Love a good Haas fight. Love, or as Big E would say, big meaty man, slap meat. When he talks about wanting to face Goldberg. And I'll tell you what, these two guys, a lot of beef in that ring, man. You know, I got to tell you, it's going to be crazy. If I were PCO, I wouldn't be done with Jonah as of yet, man. Because I'll tell you one thing, PCO will probably prove himself. That's for sure. Gene Miller interviewed Jay White about Alex Shelley, and technically he tried to say Alex Shelley is not the same man you know. So there's that. So the two men go at it. Alex Shelley and Jay White in the middle of the ring. It was a heck of a matchup, but in the end, Jay White did win. And then Jay White and Alex Shelley went to go shake his hand. Jay White goes, walking away. Not the same Jay White Alex Shelley train, my man. And then Violent by Design cut a promo on the Good Brothers says our deal is done. We're coming after what we want of those tag team titles. Now, but before then, the Champ Challenge, I thought somebody out of the blue, we don't know who to expect in this matchup, but Chelsea Green decided to try her luck against Deonna Purrazzo. In fact, when Mickey told her to stay in the back, and Chelsea Green says, you know what? I'll go after our title myself. So she went out, chose the Ring of Honor Women's Championship, and it was a heck of a matchup until Deonna Purrazzo, I think, got upset because Chelsea Green kind of like played possum on her, and then did the Fujiwara armbar, and Chelsea Green was out, and she was holding her arms, so the match was called. Deonna Purrazzo retains the title, and then Nikki James goes to check on Chelsea Green, so you okay? Then Tasha Steelz comes out, so that match was on. So Nikki James goes, oh, I might as well get this matchup, get Chelsea out of there. It was a heck of a fight too, and then Savannah Evans tried to get involved. Mickey James jumps her, and also tried to get at Chelsea Green, but Tasha Steelz takes advantage of the situation. We have a new Knockouts champion. That's right, second title change of the night. Tasha Steelz is your new Impact Knockouts champion. And then the tag team titles were on the lines, back-to-back championship matches. In fact, 3 championship matches in a row. The Good Brothers versus Violent by Design. They did whatever it took. Both teams beat the heck out of each other, but in the end, Violent by Design are your new Impact Tag Team Champions. 2 title matches in a row. In fact, there were 2 title changes in a row. 3 title changes overall. Will Lightning strike a 4th time? Anthony Corelli decided to join Tom Hennepin and Matthew Raywell on commentary, which is really cool. By the way, his daughter, Bianca Corelli, is now signed on with the WWE. So that's going to be huge. And will she be the new Santina Marella? Who knows? But this time around, it's not Santino dressed up as a woman. Who knows? But we'll find out when she decided to make her TV debut. When they decided on that. Moose versus Heath. What a match this was. I mean, Heath gave it all he got. And I like Heath Slater. He's got a heart. But, people like him. He's a likable dude. Funny dude. Always had a lot of fun. And, he hangs out with Rhino, whom his kids call Uncle Rhino. But in the end, Moose did pick up the victory. But he was blindsided by someone we found out was Josh Alexander. It says he took some time. Scott D'Amore, he says Scott D'Amore was right to send him home. But as he got his home in Toronto, it was like 10 minutes away from the Anthem corporate. He went in, signed a new deal, multi-year deal with Impact Wrestling. That's one contract he signed. The other, a title match against Moose for Rebellion. That's right. 2 contracts. Josh Alexander signs. Great to see him back. It's about time he gets his world title shot. And hopefully this time he knocks Moose out and has a moment with his wife and his 2 boys. I can't wait. I want to see that. And I'm hoping to see Josh Alexander once again hold the Impact World title, but this time a longer reign. Moose, I knew Moose was going to pay for it. Long-term deal. I'm glad that Josh Alexander is back on Impact Wrestling. And they did refer to Trish Stratus during the Mickey James match. Also, during the Deonna Purrazzo Chelsea Green match with the Ring of Honor title, they did mention the fact that Tony Khan bought Ring of Honor, so it'd be very interesting. Speaking of which, tomorrow is AEW Revolution. It's my birthday in about less than an hour to go. 58 minutes to be precise. So, what I'm going to, I'm going to close this video out for the day, for the night, I should say. Close this episode, I should say. So, I will see you guys on another episode of WEML-TV, Channel 77. Until then, the Impact Sacrifice Event Center, complete. Peace, love, blessings of the Lord Jesus Christ from Him to me and to you from me. It's a gift. Accept. And take it to your heart. All right? And that's for everybody that watches the video. Everybody is welcome. Whether you're gay, straight, black, white, family, not family, friends, enemies. Sometimes I had to block trolls out. That's the way it is. All right? And hopefully I'll be on. And hopefully I'll be able to watch AEW Revolution tomorrow. I'm really excited. So I will see you guys later. See you in the next episode of WEML TV, Channel 77.